Welcome back to Mudstacle TV and the second part of our Suffering Race series. In our previous episode, we spoke to Drew and he told us that the thing that makes the Suffering really unique is the Reapers.
The whole concept of the Reaper Squad was literally, loads of races have queuing problems, and the idea of them to start with was kind of just to manage that queuing situation. Now that has evolved into its completely own beast. and now we get Reapers who are totally down with the ESOL for what we're trying to do. And that is essentially make sure everybody around our course gets around safely, but equally beasting the hell out of them to make it 10 times worse.
So we thought that we would go around, we would have a chat to some Reapers, see what makes them tick, and see how it feels to be part of the Suffering team. It's the beginning of the day for the Reapers, and behind me is the tent where they sign in and receive their briefing. But really, we all know this is just a cover. This is where they plot their dastardly punishments for the unsuspecting racers. Now I'm here with Kerry, who is taking a lot of pleasure out of getting the starting races very, very dirty. Do you get a kick out of getting people dirty?
Maybe, yes. Yes. If their chest isn't dirty, they don't go past me. So they have to do 5 push-ups, but the chest has to reach the floor.
And what if they don't?
Well, then they have to keep doing it. So they have to. If they're not dirty, I will make them get down and do another one. So dirty chest.
So after a muddy crawl through some barbed wire, the Reapers behind me are making all of the participants do star jumps and now press-ups into the mud.
I'm enjoying being a bit of a bully, I'll be honest. Do a bit of a duck walk for me. Duck walk. No duck walk.
Yeah, humiliation is key here. So what have you been getting people to do today?
Oh, well, it's my birthday today, so thank you. We've been getting people to sing happy birthday all the way around as they're carrying the sandbag, and getting them to do some sit-ups and some press-ups down the bottom and some burpees at the top here.
Do you take pleasure in other people's pain?
Oh, I can't comment on that at all.
So what do you know about reaping? What does reaping mean to you?
Basically, we believe it's all about beasting the runners, sapping all the strength that they've got left.
And what about you?
Well, I'm here to help people because they're going to be really tired by the time they get to us. So I will encourage them.
So we've got a little bit of good cop, bad cop going on. How is being a Reaper different to being a marshal?
I guess when you marshal, you are more kind of checking, like looking after people, making sure they're all right, like sending them in the right direction and everything. Whereas here, you get to make sure they're doing the right thing and kind of hand out a few punishments and get them on their way.
Really, you just enjoy messing with people, don't you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is a perfect example of how varied the role of the Reaper is, because yes, they might dish out punishment, but you can see behind me now, they're helping people up, they're encouraging teamwork, and they're lifting people out of this ditch. So they're not all bad. So we have another breed of Reaper here. To my right, we have a feeder who's making sure that everybody has got a snack on course before they take on this obstacle. Joe, do you think it's super important to feed everybody on course?
Oh God, yeah. I'm a feeder, that's why I marshal. And it's very important, and I do gluten-free and vegan as well, so everything's free.
She caters to everybody, y'all. And so we are coming to the end of our second episode of the Mudstacle and Suffering Race series. Today we have met a lot of Reapers. We've met a whole spectrum of people here. They've fed you, they've broken you, but most importantly, they've built you back up again. I've been Amy, this has been Mudstacle TV, and we'll see you next time.